welcome everyone. Welcome to the replay, those that are jumping on the replay. Hey Roz, welcome. Hey Laura, welcome. There's a couple others that jumped on that I didn't see, that I didn't catch. Yes, happy Monday. I love Mondays. So much possibility and potential for the week. And it's a new month too. Well, okay, technically yesterday was a new month. Hello, Clarissa. We need to get a picture on there for you so you're not an egghead. Hi, Victoria. Okay, bunch of people hopping on. Yay. I like it when we have several people. Hope you guys all interact with us because I think it's a lot more fun and brings a lot more value when we have people more than just me talking. Hey, Jordan, welcome. Is that Patty? You need to do your hair and makeup. Yeah, the pantry, great idea. It is. It is. And we can thank Leslie for this scope because it was her idea. She gave me the suggestion and I ran with it. Okay, for those of you that are jumping on that don't know me, my name is Dawn. I'm a personal wellness coach with Herbalife International. And personally, I have lost 91 pounds, 220 inches of fat that I'm not carrying around by cleaning up my diet and blending in the Herbalife nutrition. I know. It was a good one and it was a fun one. It's going to actually go over a couple of days, which is even better. So what I do now is I work one-on-one with people, either here locally or over the phone, distance, and help them take on their nutrition to reach their goals. So if you or anyone that that you know is interested in that, have them follow me, you follow me. Share this out if you know anyone that is wanting to clean out their pantry but needs a little support, needs a little knowledge. I'd love to be able to provide that. On Periscope, this isn't about anything other than sharing knowledge and building a community of support. So with that said, let's get started. Today we are actually cleaning out the pantry. Why do we want to do it? Actually, you might want to take notes and not actually clean it out today because it's going to be empty and we're not stocking it until we're working on stocking it over the next 2 days. So you might want to take notes today and actually clean it out this weekend. Just a hint, or you might not have food in your house. Okay, so you've made the decision that you're going to eat cleaner. What the number one hindrance to eating a healthier lifestyle tends to be your pantry. Okay, because it's full, I'm sure, of sugary snacks. Dairy is a whole nother topic. Personally, my belief, and from the research that I've seen, it's not good for you. But that's a totally different topic that we can talk about another day. Here's something about cancer. I don't know about that, but it really doesn't provide much for you. So your pantry is probably full of sugary snacks, salty snacks, processed food-like substances, junk food. A lot of that processed food isn't even food anymore. It's been processed so much. It's just made to represent food. Yeah, that's true for a lot of people. But here's the trick. If the crap isn't in your pantry, if it isn't in your house, you're less likely to eat it. So if you can totally get it out of your house, then if you have a craving, it's going to be a little more challenging to go get whatever it is you're wanting, and you can deal with it a little easier. I have a lot of people that their thing is, oh, but I have kids and I have a husband and this is how they want to eat. They buy the stuff, they want it. Well, maybe you need to sit down and have a conversation with them about what it's doing to their bodies. Okay? And that the reason that you're changing things up is because you love them and you want them to be healthy. Yeah, those are not good. Those would be in the get rid of, and we're gonna get to what to get rid of in a minute. But it is, yeah. You're the mom, or you're the dad, or you're the adult in the household. You need to be the one to step down and say, or step up and say, you know what? We need to eat healthier. I don't care if they're kids and yeah, they need more calories than we do as adults because they're growing, but they don't need crap. Exactly. That's one of the suggestions I have on here, Roz. That's how I had to do it. But you have to be courageous. You have to be willing to, none of that either, to put your foot down and say, this is for our family's best interest. I can't control what you eat outside of this house, but I can control what's in this house for you to eat. And that's really what I had to do. And most of my family has followed suit. My youngest son, he went trick-or-treating and he got 12 pounds of candy that he's not selling to the dentist like I thought he was. And he's eating it, but that's his choice. And it'll be gone fast. If it's not gone fast, my husband will probably take it to work with him and give it to the employees there. But the things that I bring into the house are healthy and clean. The things my husband now brings into the house are healthy and clean. And I've got them trained that way, or him trained that way. And my younger son, if he wants crap, he has to eat it elsewhere, and he knows that. And so he does. Yes, I do believe in God. So just jump in with both feet. Okay. So let's get ready. Let's get brave. Let's go into the kitchen and see. Okay. We're not physically going to go, and see what we're going to do. We're going to go through 3 passes through the kitchen. Okay. It's going to make it a little easier. The first pass, you're going to just take a big box or a big garbage bag, and you're going to throw into it everything that is obvious. That you obviously know without a doubt you should not be eating this. The chips, the soda, the candy, the things like that, the Twinkies, things that you know. You don't even have to be told. They aren't good for you. Okay? The sugar-laden fruit juice. Yeah. That, for me, that was the biggest thing. The only way I could justify getting rid of food or food-like things was to give it to the food bank. And even at that, I had kind of a twinge of, so I'm getting rid of the crap and I'm giving the crap to someone else. But at one level, they're just allowed to have anything. Oh, well, I'm glad you're back on. So that first pass to put in that bag is everything that you just know. It's obvious. You've been on the planet a while. You've heard the talk. You know the things that really aren't good for you. So put those in there first. Okay. Now the easy part's done. Once you've finished with that, go back and do a second pass. Okay. In this second pass, you're going to learn to read labels. Okay. You're going to look at each label and use those to determine what to keep. I'm looking down at my notes, guys. I want to stay on track. Make sure I get everything that I'd planned. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, I know, is read the ingredient list. Okay. They fill all of the, if it has an ingredient list, a lot of stuff, they fill it with fillers, things that aren't even nutritious. They put a lot of crap in there, and that's part of why it's less expensive, is because there really isn't a lot of food in there. yes, if corn syrup is on the label, if enriched wheat flour is on the label, high fructose corn syrup, those are some key things to get out. If those ingredients are in there, throw them in the bag. If they have a lot of ingredients that you can't read, throw it in the bag. If you don't know what something is, it's the great thing about technology today. Google it. Google the ingredient. That can be very empowering. Whether you do it on your phone or your laptop, Google some of those ingredients and see what they are and what they're for and why they're in your food and what they do for your body. I bet that as you read some of them, it's going to make it a lot easier to throw those packages when you see that ingredient, to throw those packages in that bag and get rid of them, because it will empower you to know what you're putting in your body and if you want it there. That's the big thing. Do you want it? So read the list of ingredients. That's the first thing I want you to do. After you've read that list of ingredients, if it passes that step, that inspection, and it's still a maybe, then look up above that at the nutritional facts. Okay? Look at the serving size. Be aware of that serving size while you look at the rest, because a lot of things that we think of as one serving is actually 2 or 3 or 4 servings. So you need to be aware of that. If you're going to eat the whole box and it's 3 servings, then you have to multiply those nutrition facts by 3, because those nutrition facts are for 1 serving. So be aware of that while you're looking through that. Look at the total calories. If it's 100 calories a serving, that's not necessarily bad. But if you're going to eat a whole box and there's 4 servings in the box, that's 400 calories. That might change it. So think about that. Or think about just have 1 serving and have something else with it. But be thinking about those things as you're making your decision. I can't make those decisions for you. Typically, if it's for the whole box is 1 serving. But typically, it says that there's like 2 servings or 3 servings or 4 servings in the box. Because the nutritional facts are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. And so they're telling you how much, hey Josie, welcome, how much of that to eat to fit that requirement. Okay, look at the total calories, and then everything that is between fat and sodium on that label, those are the things that you want to limit, that you want to make sure that those numbers are small. The smaller, the better. Everything from, I've seen some that I haven't seen any like that. Everything between fiber and the vitamins at the bottom, the higher the numbers, the better. Okay, so fiber and down is better. The top part you want to limit above, the fat and sodium and everything in between. So look at those numbers, and then you're going to make a decision based on that, whether that is something that you want to keep in your diet or get rid of. Okay. So that's your second pass. Your first pass was everything that's obvious. Second pass, use those nutrition facts to determine what's staying in your pantry and what's going to the food bank. And like I said, remember that all of the percentages on there are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. So if you're on a 2,000 calorie diet, then those percents are right on for you. If you're not on a 2,000 calorie diet, if you're eating a little bit less than 2,000, or if you're active and you're eating more than 2,000, then you're going to have to adjust that percent for you. Okay, but that gives you kind of a guideline so that you can kind of have an idea what you're looking at. Okay, now the third pass. The third pass is the toughest, because now you have to make a decision on the difficult things. These are the things that probably shouldn't have made it past the first 2 passes. Welcome, Sandy. But you didn't want to throw them out. Okay? They're not in your clean eating plan, but you can't get rid of them. Okay? That might be for, like, someone on here said something about soda, that they're just not ready to get rid of it yet. So that might be, it might still be here by this point, and you have to make a decision. Are you keeping it? It doesn't fit in your nutrition plan. Are you keeping it? Or are you looking for an alternative and getting rid of it? Okay? That's your best, this is where you make those difficult decisions. And you do it last, because you've already gone through everything, you learn everything, you know whether you should keep that or not. Then take that, and once you've gone through that stage and you have finished, you're done, take that bag right away before your week, before you start second guessing anything, and take it to the food pantry. Just right now. Just take it. Okay? If they're not open, put it on their doorstep. Okay? I'm serious, because if it's in your house, you're going to start second guessing yourself. Even if it's out in your car, you're going to go, oh, I don't know that I'm ready to do this. And you're going to start bringing things back in. Once they get in that bag, do not pull them out of their bag. Stick to your guns. Okay? And you may do this multiple times, because you may get to 3 and there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be in there, but you just can't get rid of. It's okay. You just took a step. And you took a step in the right direction. Maybe in another month or 2, or, it's fall, you're doing it now, a fall clean out. Maybe you'll do a spring clean out. And that'll give you 6 months of changing your eating habits to where some of those things may not be as important to you anymore. You may not need them as much anymore. And that need is up here. It's not that you really need anything in that. Any of that stuff that you're cleaning out, your body does not need. But as you may be committed to keeping some stuff right now that in 6 months, you're not. I think that's a big thing. Yeah, hopefully you won't need a second clean out, but you know what? Don't beat yourself up if you do. It's a step. This is a journey. You guys are those of you that are wanting to clean out your food pantry, that are wanting to get on this journey, this new healthy journey, it's a journey. I wouldn't say that I've done multiple clean outs, but mine has been a journey of things that, we've decided, okay, we're not eating this anymore. Next time they're doing a care and share drive, that's what we're giving, and we're not buying any more of that. Okay, that's the next part, is don't buy any of that stuff anymore. Okay, tomorrow we're going to start talking about what to replace it with. Okay, tomorrow is going to be kind of a planning. We're going to be planning what you're going to replace all of that with. But for now, I want you to be thinking about the flavors that you enjoy. Okay, you've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff, but what flavors did you get rid of that you enjoy? Are you a sweet person? Do you have a major sweet tooth? Are you a savory? Do you like the salty? Do you like the bitter? Look for those, be thinking between today and tomorrow's scope what you like, what flavors you tend to crave. Okay, the things that you tend to want more of, because that's going to play huge into what you stock your pantry with. Okay, because we want to make this something that is of value. We don't want to, empty all the stuff you like out of your pantry and fill it with a bunch of stuff you don't like. That's not going to work. That's not going to be sustainable. From Nottingham, welcome. Welcome, Julia. We've pretty much finished for today, but it has been, today we started out with why you want to clean out your pantry. Yes, whole foods are amazing, and that's going to be a lot of what we're filling our pantry with. Bulk, yes, bulk. I think Thursday we're going to talk about some containers for like bulk stuff and things like that. Today we talked about why we want to clean it out, and then we went through 3 steps, 3 passes through your pantry. And I'm talking thank you, Bobby. Why you want to clean it out. We're talking not just your cupboards, but your refrigerator, your freezer, clean it all out. Get rid of the crap. And then tomorrow we're going to be talking about what kind of things to fill it with. Yeah, definitely get on the replay. What kind of things to fill it with. We're going to be more planning tomorrow. And on Wednesday we'll be talking, it'll be a part 2 of filling it. Tomorrow we're going to plan. Then Wednesday we'll hit the store. Okay, I'm not really going to take you to the store, but talking about actually shopping. And I was looking for something for Thursday. Thursday, I think Julia just gave me that idea. We'll talk about containers because because I don't have that much data. I used it all up in Arizona. But we'll talk about containers for like if you bulk shop, containers to be able to store your food in, because that is important. And you don't want to bring really good healthy food home and put it in containers that are not as healthy. So we'll talk about some container ideas on Thursday. And then Friday will be question and answer again. So that is kind of the plan for the week. So all week we're talking about cleaning out your cupboard, cleaning out your pantry, getting then healthy out. That's a huge step on any wellness plan. Any journey to a healthier you really starts with that pantry. Because and I speak from experience. If you have crap in your pantry and you start having these cravings, you're going to go to your pantry and you're going to eat the crappy stuff first. Even if you have healthy alternatives that could fill that craving, you're out of habit, you're going to go to the crappy stuff first. So you need to just get it out of the house. Get rid of it. Yes, get out the crap. And there have been times that especially if you're an emotional eater, there have been times that I have, hello, welcome Betty Boop. I have seriously done some digging and found stuff that I really didn't know we still had. Because we didn't just do a clean sweep. And so, and I have found some stuff, and yeah, and it wasn't pretty. And even, okay, truth time. I found a cake batter once, and I just added a little water and ate it. I didn't even make the cake. That's how bad I was. So you've got to get it out of your house so you don't do stuff like that. Yes, it is. It is a great key. You get that out of there and you are setting yourself up for success. Okay? And that's really what you want to do. You want to set yourself up for success. And we're going to talk more about that when we talk about what to replace the crap food with. Once you've cleaned it out, exactly. Once you've cleaned it out, your cupboards are going to be pretty bare, and you're going to need to put some stuff back in. So we're going to talk about that the next couple days. Have to make room for Dan. Yay! So that's a good reason, a good incentive to help you clean out all the crap and just get rid of it. But it really sets you up for, having the crap sets you up for failure. Getting rid of the crap and replacing it with healthy options sets you up for success. And that's what we want to do. So that's what this week is about, is setting you up for success. And we're going to talk more about that the next couple days as we are talking about what to put in your, what to replace it with now that you've cleaned it all out. But I do recommend not necessarily going and cleaning it out today, because you want all the information first. Maybe take notes on all of this information, watch the replay, get the notes, get motivated, get your gumption up, and maybe on Thursday or Friday, Saturday, just plan that that's what you're doing. Okay? And get it done. The best thing is if you really can get it done, a lot of it in 1 day, 1 or 2 days, so that you create that void in your kitchen and you fill that void with healthy stuff. Because actually there's a void there now, you just don't know it because it's filled with boxes and containers of crap. There's a nutritional void in there. So get that, empty the nutritional void and fill it with healthy stuff. That's what we'll be talking about the next couple of days. So I want you between now and tomorrow to be thinking about what kind of things you like. Yeah, that could be dangerous. Don't share it, please. He does make other really good treats and stuff too. I have to see if he's going to come up ice skating this winter. That was fun. But yeah, just think about, are you a savory person? Are you a sweet person? Are you a tart, bitter person? What kind of things, and it's okay if it's more than one of those, what kind of things really, when you're craving, where are your cravings? What are the kinds of foods that if you're at a party, you're going to eat a bunch of, unless you stay away from the table? Okay? So be thinking about those things, because we're going to talk tomorrow about, I think tomorrow, how to fill those. Yeah, crisps. You like crispy things? Okay. So yeah, we will be talking about how to fill those cravings. And I have it basically broken down into savory, sweet, and bitter. But like crispy things can fit in all of those. Maybe that was mine, because I really like sweet things, but I really like salty things. Maybe it's more the crunchy things, the crispy. So that's all I have for today. Unless there's any questions, quick questions, I have a couple minutes that I can chat. We do have... Yep, I have just a couple minutes. We do have our Periscope Weight Loss Challenge is kicking off tomorrow. So if you or anyone you know is looking for support in losing weight or even just maintaining during the holidays, our first class is at 6:30 Mountain Time. So that's 8:30 East Coast. I don't know what time that is in Nottingham. Sorry. It's 5:30 on the Pacific Coast. We will be having the first class. We're going to be talking about protein, but we're also going to be talking about the class itself, the rules and how it works. There's 2 different levels. Everyone has the opportunity to work with a personal wellness coach that we will work one-on-one off scope. But then we also have a nutrition class every week. Those that register will have a wellness. They'll get a wellness profile as what they can do. They'll also get an email. That's the word I was thinking of. They will get an email each week prior to the class with the information about that class, on the topic that we're talking about that week. There'll be different information than necessarily what we talk about, though I'll refer to those classes. There will also be resources in there, lists of things. There's some pantry ideas in there. There's a couple of recipes, not a lot of recipes, but a couple of recipes, and just various tools and resources in those emails to help you be successful. So if you or anyone you know is looking for support through the holidays, this challenge will run through Christmas and New Year's, I think. Yeah, I'm taking it through New Year's into the first will end the first week in January. So the whole point of it is to help people have the success and the support through the holidays. There's a pay-in option, and you have a choice of either paying in and being in it for money, or just following along and participating just on the support level. So that is up to you. If that's something you're interested in, or you know someone that's interested in something like that, have them follow me and have them send me a tweet or an email, and I will send them the link. Or another option is they could go to my website. Let me down so you can see. There's not much on this website, but you can see that's the link. You want to screenshot it. Give you a sec. Okay. You come. This is what it'll come up to. And if you scroll down, there's a contact me section that asks, what are you looking for? Are you looking for challenge information? Do you want to register for the challenge? Either of those will get the link sent to you. If you aren't interested in the challenge, or you are, either way, but you want to schedule a wellness profile, or other. So if other, just fill it out here, and then you give me your email and your name. I will get that information. I do not have an email list that I send out every week, or every day, or 5 times a day. That annoys the heck out of me. So I will not do that. At some point I may do a weekly one, but no more than a weekly, because it does annoy me. So if it annoys me, I know it annoys others. So if you or someone you are interested in the weight loss challenge, your best bet to connect with me is probably just go to this website and fill it out. Again, your information's safe. I'm not going to sell it. And then we can connect and get that set up. So until tomorrow, when we start refilling your pantry and looking at what things to put in your pantry, you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.